Modern applications need databases that scale globally, adapt to changing requirements, and deliver consistent performance. Cosmos DB in Microsoft Fabric is a globally distributed database with operational excellence and integrated analytics built in. Today, I'll show how easy it is to access your database through a Fabric Python notebook. Let's take a look at our Cosmos DB artifact in the Fabric workspace. For this demo, I'm using the built-in sample dataset with products and customer reviews. The artifact lives alongside all your other Fabric resources. Your notebooks, pipelines, Power BI reports, everything is in one place. To connect to your database, we just need the endpoint URL from the settings. Now that we have this URL, we can switch over to our Python notebook. Here you can see where you can put your endpoint, name your database, and name your container. Authentication is handled by the Fabric Token Credential class. With our clients initialized, we're ready to work with data. It's really that simple. Clients give us everything we need, one for the database and one for the container. From here, we can query, read, write, and manage our data with just a few lines of code. Now let's run a query to see some of our sample data. Here, we're running an in-partition query, since the partition is category name. Notice the results. We're retrieving both product documents and customer review documents from a single container. Each has the same properties and structure, yet they coexist naturally. The schema flexibility means your data model evolves with your business. You can add new fields, introduce new document types, and adapt to requirements all without downtime or complex migrations. Now let's retrieve a specific document with a point read. Point reads are the most efficient way to get data from Cosmos DB. Provide the item ID and partition key, and it goes directly to that document and that partition without any query processing. That means better performance and lower cost compared to running a query for the same document. Now let's add a different type of data, customer orders. Orders have a different access pattern than products, so we'll create a new container with a partition key optimized for how we'll query them. We're partitioning by customer ID, which means all orders for a given customer stay together for efficient retrieval. Once we run this cell and it completes, we can check back to our Cosmos DB database to see if the new container has been created. We can see here the new container has been created. Now let's create a new customer order. Notice this document has nested objects for shipping address and line items. Cosmos DB's JSON native design makes working with complex hierarchical data easy. Let's insert this order and see that it's immediately available for queries and point reads. We can also check our database to make sure that the item has landed. Now let's read back this new order. You can even adjust the auto-scale throughput range for your container. With Cosmos DB and Fabric, throughput automatically scales up and down based on your workload, so you get the performance you need during peak traffic, while costs are optimized during quieter periods. Currently, the throughput is set to 5,000 RUs per second. Let's scale this up to 6,000. We can see here we have now successfully scaled up our max throughput. So we've connected to our database, queried products and reviews, created a new container for orders, inserted data, and even adjusted our throughput all from within this Python notebook. Your operational database sits alongside your analytics tools, your Spark notebook, Power BI, Data Factory, all in the same workspace. No data movement, no separate environments to manage, just a unified platform for building data-driven applications.